Hi. Any reason you called? Uh, no, I'm not really doing anything right now. I was just kinda lying in bed watching YouTube. I'm kinda bummed out. Yeah, I know I should have told you already, but, it's my problem. I know you tell me every time that I don't have to face them alone. I just prefer to do it that way. And plus, you do it as well. Yeah, trust me, I'll call you in a week and this whole situation will be completely reversed. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't mind anyway. Oh, well, the things bothering me were just a bunch of things to work on. It's the usual stuff, but this time it seems like a bit of an extra for me. Well, I hope you're doing fine at least. Well, that is sure nice to hear. It seems like recently not too many good things have been happening. So, I'm glad at least something good is happening. And I do feel a bit better with you on the line. And hopefully, when the situation switches around, you'll feel the same way. Well, I know you'll feel the same way. You are talking to me after all. The coolest person you know. Well, maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. And a bit conceited, of course. But I think it's fine to be a bit conceited, as long as you don't mean it at the fullest of extent. You know, sometimes you just gotta lie to yourself to make yourself feel better, even though sometimes you can still see through it. Or at least that's what I do. Maybe it won't work for you. Who knows? Maybe you just have to think it works for you. I think I'm pushing it a bit at this point. But, it was worth a try. Maybe it might help you, maybe it won't. Well, I think it's time to ask the question that everyone asks when they're trying to make some small talk. And that is, how's life treating you? Or how's life going? It doesn't really matter, they're the same question. And then your next line will be, oh, it's okay, or something like that. Remember the first day we met? That's exactly what you did. And it let me off on the biggest rant in the world about how when I ask these type of questions, people just respond with one-word answers. It's absolutely ludicrous, and it peeves me off so much. But really, how is life treating you? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. You told me the other night while you were slightly drunk. Well, I kept it a secret because I thought you were gonna bring it up later anyway. But yeah, I know the details of it. That is pretty sucky, I'm not gonna lie. Well, knowing you, I'm sure you'll make it past it. And you don't need me to tell you that, but you've done it before, so I think you can do it again. And if you think it's a lot worse than before, then I feel like it's worth the challenge to try and get over this one, isn't it? Because then if you come up with the same situation again, you just get over it again, right? I'm sure you're more resilient than you think you are. And you said it yourself. You don't have to fight this alone. I suppose that all sounded a bit cheesy, didn't it? Well, hopefully it did strike you where it needed to. But then again, sometimes cheesy lines don't always work for me. You hear it over and over, and then it's, kind of the same thing. But there's a reason they're said over and over, because it's the meaning I want to convey, even though I may not have the most creative mind to convey them in different words. I feel like you should still at least hear something from me. So, maybe next time when you hear those words, just think about what the person is trying to say to you and not what those words mean. I'm not sure if that actually made any sense, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess the way I would put it is intent versus imply. Maybe I need to work it out first before I tell you. It's fine, I'll sort it out later. I've got better things to do. Speaking of which, I have something I've got to do sooner or later. But I'd rather get it done sooner so I don't have to do it later. Considering I've got less time later. I think it was a nice chat. It's always nice to hear your voice. My little spaghetti sauce. Wow, that one sounded a lot better in my head. Don't judge me. Alright, look, here's the thing. Whenever I compliment you, you go red, like super red, like tomato red. So I just thought, I'd call you spaghetti sauce. And I added a bit of cliche at the start, my little, and then I put spaghetti sauce. And then it didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to, but, it's fine. I'll find some better nickname later. But anyway, thanks. Love you.